What's happening, gamers? It's K-Mega405 live from the 405. I'm just your regular gamer, talking to the intelligent gamer. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit that sub button. It would be greatly appreciated. And also hit that notification bell for whenever I drop another video or a stream. Definitely will appreciate the support, no doubt about it. So let's get on to this video. And for me, it's, as a gamer, I'm definitely tired of the crying wolf syndrome that's been going around here for the last couple of years. Well, it's been going around for a while, but ever since social media has been in the forefront of gamers to give their input, it's been a gift and a curse. It's like, who would have thought in the 90s that you would have had the opportunity to talk amongst your peers about video games in a space like, and who would have thunk that you could talk online with friends and gather friendships and even go meet people from different parts of the country or maybe in the world and all get together and become some of the best of friends, like you were from that same school or from whatever. It's just like, it's some of the coolest things that I've ever experienced in my life personally, because as a gamer, this is fantastic, but also just seeing the progression of gaming and how far it's gone, it's also like, wow, it's fantastic, and you don't want it to stop. I really don't. I think it's great. I love what technology is doing with gaming, and I just wanted to keep going further and further. But with all that being said, it's also brought a downward spiral of just people that don't care about gaming. They don't. They rather talk about the negative and bring up everything that's bad about each company, which I'm not against anybody being critical about any of these companies, or even being critical about PC gaming, cell phone gaming. You can be critical about it, but there's a way to be about it in a rightful way, and then just bullshit, just like I said, crying wolf. Just like for the instance right now, oh man, Gamescom, it's trash. Oh my God, Xbox is done. Xbox can never get out. The NPDs come out. Nintendo win. There's no celebration for Nintendo except for Nintendo fans. Who gets blamed for this? I guess Xbox does. Oh, Xbox can't win an NPD. They'll never win an NPD. Sony is dominating, but Nintendo won this month's NPD. And then when you start bringing up about the revenue that Xbox gets and how they've hit record revenue, then you get some crazy ass remark about, why do you always got to talk about the money? What? Why do you always got to talk about the NPDs? Why do you even worry about how many console sales are out there? If you've noticed, and this is being realistic, if you listen to these guys and ladies that really go out on this fanboy tangent, right? When they talk about the games, they talk about the sales, they talk about the graphics, and they talk about whatever that's around the game. They never really go into specifics about how that game plays or what was their favorite gaming moment, because half of these fucks don't even play these games. You know what I'm saying? Or they haven't beat them. But then they claim that the people like me or others don't play games, or that we don't support but only one brand. As you can see, I'm all about people just having fun and just gaming, and having a debate is cool. But when it turns into something that's ignorant, and then it turns into something that doesn't even make any sense anymore, then what's the point of having a debate in the first place? The point about is the reason why I bring up about the money is the same reason why they bring up about the NPDs and about console sales. That revenue goes towards the games that you see, for what PlayStation's bringing, for what Nintendo's bringing, and for what Xbox did for getting those studios. Hitting that record for $10 billion, making $10 billion in revenue is huge, and one reason why they got those studios. That's something that Xbox has been lacking, is studios, is creative studios, and also with you know what I'm saying, having these single player games. And what was a cool thing, that there was an article that was out that came out today, and it basically was Aaron Greenberg and Phil Spencer that was bringing up the reasons that, hey, look, we love single player games. I'll put the links in the description so you guys can read it yourselves. But what Aaron Greenberg said was really, really cool, right? He said, when asked about the reasons for Microsoft renewed focus on investing in the industry, Aaron Greenberg, I think first, it's the gaming that's playing the biggest role in the company. The fact that Phil Spencer is supporting directly with the CEO, and just the importance of gaming as a strategic investment for the company, it's never been more focused than what we're seeing today. And what could be wrong with that? How could that even be looked at as something negative? Also, Aaron Greenberg said, there's a lot of exciting opportunities for us to leverage all the power and resources that we have in Microsoft. Now, there was this discussion that we were all bringing up about how Microsoft a couple of years ago, about how, like, you know, when the cancellation of Scalebound, and why there isn't any really announcements or any new IPs and things like that. Well, it was Phil Spencer's boss that was killing everything. They were holding out, and that was something that Phil Spencer was making. He said basically, it was pretty funny. He made an analogy saying that, he said, I used some people as we were like a garbage band for a long time. Phil Spencer said, executive vice president of gaming. He said, as long as we didn't play our music too loud, we were allowed to keep practicing, which means that their boss wasn't wanting them to do anything but just keep quiet. Look, this is Microsoft. You're a little kid on the block. We don't care about what you're doing over there. Matter of fact, we would want to probably get rid of you if we could. Once the CEO came in and talked with Phil, and Phil gave him the assurance of how powerful gaming is, that changed the whole narrative right there, and you starting to see the fruits of the labor. Yeah, Xbox as we know it was probably going to be gone. And that's really unfortunate, because there were people that didn't believe in the gaming as though that Phil Spencer did. But everybody wanted to give Phil Spencer the hell and the flack. And of course, I'm going to get called some stupid ass names because I'm support of Phil Spencer taking this lead role. But as a gamer, as you want competition, and as a person that enjoys the Xbox platform, or console as I call it, some people call it platform. But regardless, it's something that makes me excited, because there were times that you would look and say, well, do they really care about the gamer or do they want to just have services and make tons of money? Well, they want to do it all. Microsoft has unlimited bank pretty much. And while some people will say, well, PlayStation is kicking their teeth in and they're doing this and they're doing that, well, PlayStation was more hungry this generation. There's no doubt about it. They were getting shellacked, even though people want to keep bringing up about how many consoles sold more than this. But everybody knows the 360 was king in that era. Now, if you wanted to talk about who really sold more, it was the Wii. So Nintendo, they don't want to acknowledge Nintendo, and that's another thing to me. Why would nobody want to acknowledge Nintendo, especially for what Nintendo went through with the Wii U? That was a company that people thought that was going to go belly up, and they made a resurgence, even though the Switch is not on the same level as the PlayStation and the Xbox or the PC, but it's still Nintendo. And Nintendo, regardless of their shortcomings, have made a valiant comeback, and that should be appreciative just by winning the NPD this month. Also, there was some things that was also brought up today that really tripped me out about what do these internet fanboys like to say. And it was about, oh, well, EA access, or not EA, I'm sorry, Inside Xbox. Oh, it needs to go away. It's just too long. It's just sorry. It sucks. You know, everything sucks, right? So my boy Avers made a really good point. You know what I'm saying? I would love to take credit for it, but he brought it up, and he was saying, look, just a year ago, everybody was claiming that Xbox wasn't even bringing any type of content, wasn't being transparent about what they were doing. Then yet, here we go, we get Inside Xbox, and then people are still bitching about, well, we getting too much content. And I just had to laugh on that, because that was just absolute facts. So you get the content that you're wanting, or I assume not wanting, because everybody wants every announcement to be like an E3, and then they say, oh, nobody's watching it. Well, 6 million people watched Inside Xbox yesterday, and hundreds of thousands of people, close to 1 million people watch, if not 1 million. It just varies of whatever the show is. It's only had 8 shows, and so yeah, it's doing really well. It's really sad that everybody wants that has these complaints about Xbox want Xbox to give big time E3 explosion, bam, bam, megaton, this is the K-apocalypse, ooh, wow, moments. But PlayStation don't do it. Nintendo don't do it all the time. So why should Xbox have to do it all the time? Because they're not winning this generation? Hogwash. How I look at it is just like this. If you're a gamer, you're going to enjoy everything. If you're not, you're going to bitch about everything. because to me, it's like, I prefer my Xbox, but I play on my PlayStation. I play on PC. I got Nintendo products. I don't have the Switch yet, but I'm planning on getting it probably at the end of the year because my old lady's getting on my ass about it. So I got to get it. So anyway, the thing of it is that I don't want to just say that being critical is wrong, because it's not. It's healthy. But being ignorant about everything when it's really not necessary to be is a problem. And you know what? You can cry wolf all you want to, but a lot of gamers are becoming immune to it. Everybody have a good one. Peace.